Erin Wells. Welcome to my channel. This is my best friend, Catherine. We just did her makeup. We did a good transition makeup so it can kind of go from day to night. She can wear it to work. She can, here, why don't you get in a little bit closer? She can wear it to work. She can wear it girls' night. She can wear it on a date, cocktail hour. I think it's a good transition. And you can build it up, and so you can have a lot more fun with it. So if you want to see how we achieve this look, just keep watching. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to go in with the Pore Professional from Benefit. We've already primed her face with moisturizer. Catherine's pores are mainly through her cheeks and nose right here. She doesn't, a little bit right here, but honestly not bad at all. This really smooths everything in, and I'll go a little bit under her eyes. Even though she doesn't have pores, it kind of just smooths every single thing out. That way makeup will not settle in fine lines. That's sort of the whole point of primer. And then I'm going to go in with my MAC Strobe Cream, which you guys know I'm obsessed with. I don't know if I can get a clear shot because it's so bright. But anyway, I'll post everything later. This gives you that dewy, beautiful skin, which I'm obsessed with. And I put it everywhere. Some girls just wear this alone under sunscreen. I've done this a lot too. So I'm going to start out with this video. We're going to, we'll speed it up in certain spots. Foundation and get a really damp beauty blender. This is damp and I just cleaned it and it's really fuzzy. This light is pretty. You might have to back it. The light is pretty bright. Now this foundation will probably look, even though it will probably look too dark, but we're going to blend it in. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy Smooth and 330 Natural Buff. This is actually what I'm using on me, so it's going to be dark on Catherine. It's dark on me actually this morning, but if you know how to blend, we will blend it all down our chest and it won't be a big deal. Because most girls don't like to put a lot of tanner on their face. Self-tanner, they want to keep their skin really pretty, and self-tanner kind of dries you out. And then I'll add the foundation on her face later. So we're going to go in. Now, to keep your foundation looking really, really, really natural and smooth, you buff the foundation. You like kind of punch it into the skin. You don't really move it around like that because you end up losing too much product, so we buff it in. Now, Catherine has really pretty skin. You close your eyes for me. I'm going to go over your eyelids. She has really pretty skin. Go on your ears if they're a little bit lighter. She has really pretty skin, so she doesn't need a lot of foundation. Okay, so we blended everything down onto her neck, and now she's great. All right, so now we're going to go in with the Tarte Shape Tape in Fair Neutral. And I like to go any place. Okay, so I like to start kind of like right here. No, this is very thick. Catherine can handle more concealer than I can. Your nose casts a shadow. Everyone's nose, hypothetical your nose. So you need to kind of start up here. I'm going to go down. Helps slim the nose. And we'll do this to kind of lighten up. Now, this is a very, very bright concealer. You do not have to do all these steps, but we're doing it for the sake of the video. Since this, I usually go over with a color that is more the color of your skin later. So I'm going to kind of dab this in. Catherine doesn't have bags like I do.
I'm sure about that.
Yeah, so when you press concealer in, you press it and you push it out to smooth the bags out. Next, we're going to go in with the Jour and Biscotti just to make it the same color as your skin, because we don't want that to be like so white it looks crazy. I'm going to keep the highlighted areas how I had them. I have another clean damn beauty blender. I have lots of these, and I just washed them, so we're good. And we can put some of this on the eye. If you put concealer on the eye, it works as a really good primer. Just make sure that you set it with powder, because it's sort of like when you paint a wall, you want to have a really nice canvas to lay your eyeshadow down. Tilbury translucent powder. It doesn't really say it's translucent. It's their Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Powder. This is just the lightest color. And you can look up for me. There's no baking involved because we want to keep you hydrated looking. But since she does get oily, here, close your eyes for me and pat that on. I am going to also go in with my It Cosmetic, and I am am going to set her whole face. So it's a white translucent powder. And I am just going, it's called the Bye Pores Illumination, so it's matte. I mean, it doesn't really make you shine, but it has a little bit of luminosity to it. So usually I just set the T-zone, but with Catherine, because she is oily, we need to set a little bit more. This way, your liquids, your blushes, or not, I guess, sorry, I can't talk. This way your contour and everything else will not get stuck. We don't really need. Next, we are going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow, which y'all know I'm obsessed with. And, okay, so this is the difference with contour. Catherine has more of a round face. I have like more of an oval face. I didn't mean to hit you in the head. So for Catherine, she doesn't need as much up here, even though she kind of likes it. I usually start at the cheekbones, but I just want to show y'all something. She doesn't have as big of a forehead as I do. We can shorten it a little bit. Of course, you have to blend all this in with the damp beauty blender so that it will all mesh together. Do this before your bronzer. Contour is an ashier shade. It's a cooler shade. It needs to look like a natural shadow. So right now that's too much. So normally, I'm going to have to get her to look at me. I start right, if you guys can see this, we start right here. And for Catherine, she wants to slim her face down because she has more of a round face. So we start this way. Don't go too far into the mouth. And you just kind of place the product where you want it because you're going to blend it in later. Don't forget your hairline because all that can be blended out. It's all about blending. It really is because sometimes you put your product down. And then we'll go here under her jaw to soften that. And then she wants a more round face, so I'm going to go up here a little bit with her contour. So different shape faces. I was telling her today, like think about, so see that just now angled her chin. Do you see that, Catherine?
Whoa.
It looks a little, well, we haven't put the bronzer down there. So think about like Reese Witherspoon. Gorgeous, right? She does not need to contour her chin because she's such a heart-shaped face.
Right.
Then somebody like Sandra Bullock, who has a very short forehead but a very square face, does not need to contour her forehead but needs to contour all this to like make herself look not as chiseled. So like she'd bring her contour in. So everybody's contour is different. And that's why when you girls are like, how do I contour? I'm like, well, everybody's different. So I brought that in. And then I'm going to do this really fast on her nose because I'm going to go detail contour on Catherine's nose because Catherine doesn't like her nose much. She wants to slim it up a lot. But we do that later. Okay? So, you like the contour?
Yeah, it's perfect.
We just need to blend it. So once you get that done, you get your beauty blender again. I'm going to press it in and blend. Okay, so next that she is all contoured and everything looks good, I'm going to go in with my Morphe color Blogger. It's called Vlogger. And I'm going to use a big kabuki brush that's soft, tap off the excess. And now this is where you get the cooler, or not the warmer shades. And you can kind of go over your contour, on your cheekbones, like they say, where the sun naturally hits you. It is winter, so she doesn't want to be too dark. Go on your ears. Do not forget your ears. It may look like she's dark on camera,
But I'm pale.
but we will show you in real life. And then put a lot of bronzer right under here because your neck, obviously I'm going to smooth it out. Your neck, okay, so look straight. So her face will be dark, this will be dark. This is always whiter. So you put more under here and it also, look that way, slims your jaw down a lot. See that? Because you're like cutting that jaw. So then we just kind of dust. This bronzer has a lot of pigment and it's cheap and I'm obsessed with it. Okay, next. Make sure that looks good. Tap, 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 tap. I'll tap it all in a minute. So next we're going to go in with my favorite Hollywood Flawless Filter Shade 4. I should be like the spokesperson for this. Y'all know I'm obsessed. Now this is not glittery.
Good.
You can add your highlighter on top of this. You can put this on your cheeks. It's almost like a strobe light. I still put it where I highlight. But this is not glittery. So you can wear this completely alone. You can wear it with just tinted moisturizer, sunscreen, BB cream, whatever. But it is so pretty. I'm also going to add it to her collarbone. So poor little necklace doesn't get dirty. I had to wash. Okay, so now, look how dewy she looks.
Oh.
And I haven't even done highlights. So next I'm going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury. I'm going to just get a light fluffy Bobbi Brown brush, use my bar of gold, and I am going to just go like that. Now that can be, what I just did can be your highlight, but I'm giving her a highlight. Because this again is not shimmery or sparkly. Now I did tell y'all this could be a day look. This would be someone's night look as well, I'm sure. It all depends on what you consider makeup and how much. But today we were just having fun, and she had something she had to do later on today, so I was like, I'll just play around and give you kind of like a pretty fresh, dewy look with a very neutral eye, nothing crazy, but yet like really pretty and fresh. You know, so she's going to be around some girls and stuff that she wants to have a really fresh face for. And just pretty makeup. It's fun to have pretty makeup. Bring some of this down here. Okay, so next we're going to go in with Bobbi Brown Apricot number 6. I'm going to barely tap it because it's a lot of pigment. You can always go back and add blush when your eyes are done to see how much more you need. Smile real fast. You want it up higher because when you drop your cheek, it goes lower. So you start out higher, and you can, I actually kind of put blush up some different places so it won't just look like, oh look, I'm just pink here. Next we're going to go in with Catherine. I've never actually used this. It's the Tarte palette in Bloom. It's very, very pretty. Clearly she's used it a lot. She's hit pan on a couple colors. So I'm going to start out with an all over color just to make it like a powder. We're going to do probably just like one eye. And then I'm going to do this eye right here closest to me. You want to scoot up some so they can see what we're doing? And then I'll do the other eye because it takes way too long to do both that. So I just went in with this color just to set it like with the powder, just to lay down something. Okay, so next I'm going to go again with Smarty Pants and Jet Setter, which are good transition shades for her crease. So keep it right. So we just get right in the socket, and you just kind of, if you hold your brush further back, you won't get as much product, and that's kind of what we want because you want to be able to build your product up. So if you hold your brush up close, you get a lot more product. So you go in with those two, mix them together. If I hold it up, it will be like more rough, and it's not as easy to blend. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with two of the more glitter shades, and they're this Funny Girl and Firecracker, and we're going to place those on top of her eyelid, but I wet my brush with Fix Plus just to make it stay a little bit. We don't want like a super glittery look, but glitter has a tendency to fall, and I don't want it to fall on her face. Do not go above the socket on that. Okay, open up. Oh!
So pretty.
Yeah, we'll clean up whatever fell out. Then we will take it to her brow bone. And just the white charmer. Did I just touch your face?
Mm-hmm.
And then you go back in with the darker Jet Setter and maybe Leader. And I'm going to give her a little bit closer. I'm going to give her a little bit more depth right there. And we're going to kind of take that a little bit higher than her crease. Because why not? Alright, so we did both eyes. Next, to deepen up her line just a little bit, we're going to go Cocoa with these caviar sticks, which I'm obsessed with. This is actually Catherine's. We went shopping the other day and she bought it. So look down for me. You just kind of put it right where you want it. And you blend it. And you just get a flat brush and you tap it in. You can do a great look. It doesn't have to be a smoked out look, but it kind of just gives a little bit more definition. Don't go above your crease on this one. And after we do this, she's just going to put on my coat of mascara, and we'll come back and show you the finished look, because we're not going to do, I don't even know, are we going to do, yeah, do you want to do eyeliner?
Mm-hmm, a little bit.
We'll do like, no wing, but we'll do like one eye with eyeliner. Trying to keep the videos short, because no one likes long videos, but yet, at the same time, they want to know everything we used and how we did it. Can you see the definite, can you see that? Do you like that?
I love it.
After you're done, you go in with a big brush and you really smoke it out. Okay, now look up for me, and this is what we're going to do. We're going to bring all this down, and we're going to smoke this line out like crazy. This way she doesn't have to use liner or anything at the bottom. So it's kind of crazy right now. It's colored really well, which is blue eyes. I like browns. I feel like I need one with a teensy bit of red hint, and this has a little bit, but not as much. I just love these sticks. I think they're fabulous. Y'all know I talk about them all the time. I need to be a spokesperson for them, right? Is that too much under? Well, we're going to blend it out more. I'm not doing a cat eye. We're just going to, but I want her eye to not go down, so we're going to just, look at me for a second, and then measure. Okay. We'll start right here. Close your eye for me. It's easy to do makeup on Catherine. She doesn't blink. Now, you can definitely do this line smaller. Open up. Okay. Next, we went in with mascara. She just did a coat. Look down. We're going to go into her waterline. Just to make it like she has more, because we didn't even curl our eyelashes. Did we? Okay. Now, if you have little eyes, don't put your liner down here because it will close you up. Okay. And then the very last thing that Catherine and I love to do is contour her nose. It's a big deal.
Most important stuff.
Yeah. So I start from her eye. Close your eye. I start from her eye right here because this is my favorite transition shade. And I bring it right here. And bring it straight down. Slim that side. You might have to look at me just for a second and show the camera later. It's amazing what contouring the nose can do. You shorten your nose right here. You cut it right here. You have like a cuter little nose. And then you highlight the bottom lip to make it look like she has a poutier lip. Then we'll blend her nose. A little bit more of her highlight right here on the tip. And then right here in the bridge of her nose to make it appear longer. You like that?
Perfect.
And let's put a little bit on your Cupid's bow. Some more. Let's go in. I'm going a little bit higher since we didn't do lip liner. I would have done a nude liner. And then, your sparkle stuff. Right in the center to contour. Okay, do your mwah, 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 and then set her whole face with the All Nighter by Urban Decay. Hold your hair back just a second. Okay. All right. Do you like it? Can you get closer?
So
Can people see it? Let's see. Okay, so that is the finished effect. That is a very good daytime to natural look, but it also can transition to like cocktail hour for you to like have fun with the girls tonight without looking like matte or flat. You have like a little color. Oh, a mirror just fell. Anyway, I hope you guys like this video. If you do, give us a like, and I would say thumbs up, but it's not YouTube yet. And let us know what you want to see, and I will list the products below if you guys are interested. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye.